I just want you to know that I've thought about how I've treated you and I'm ashamed. I know I've caused a lot of aggro between you two, and I want to put it right. I mean, I care about you both in different ways, of course, but I just want you two to be friends. You were right about Miles. I wasn't a good friend to him, and I haven't been a good friend to you. I want you to have this, mate. A lot of things have happened to me over the last couple of weeks, and it's made me realise the truth about myself. I've done a lot of thinking about this, and I've got something to tell you. I'm not sure you can understand this, but...
Understand what?
I want to be a priest.
A priest?
Yes.
Why?
Well, I've just been thinking about things. About Miles and about my life. And I mean, so many things have happened to me that have just made me realise that it's what I'm cut out for.
You sure this is you?
Yes, Dad, I am.
Well, it's a bit sudden, mate. I mean, I know you've lost a friend and, well, you're bound to be a bit all over the place, but becoming a priest is a...
I know, it's just been in the back of my mind for a long time.
Well, couldn't it stay there a while longer?
No, I don't think so. I mean, I've spoken to Father Rigby and he's made me realise how fulfilling a spiritual life would be.
Yeah, I bet he has.
I've watched him, you know, with Miles's parents.
You really think you have a vocation?
Yes.
Then I think that's wonderful.
Thanks, Mum.
I'll be very proud.
Think what you'll be missing. A wife, children, all sorts of things.
Well, no, maybe all those sorts of things aren't for me.
Oh, he's flipped.
Tom.
Well,
I mean, I know this is a shock, but it's what's right for me. At least you could try and see that.
Of course.
Anyway, I mean, I don't have to do anything about it right away, so we'll just keep it to ourselves, huh?
Yeah. I understand the conditions of the world. What I'm actually interested in discovering here is the actual money amount we're talking about. Lawyers, they couldn't give you a straight answer if you... Sorry, what was that? Could you hold on for a moment, please?
How much is it? How much?
Sorry about that. So exactly when you say around the six-figure range, exactly how close is that to seven figures? You can't actually give me an actual amount. Oh, no, don't mind. That's fine. Yeah. Yeah, I'll hear from you later then. Okay. And goodbye to you too. I'm champagne swilling, Ferrari driving, laughing at the poor people, rich! Of course, I'll give some to charity, and Jackie, I'll get you that charisma transplant you've always needed.
Don't bother. Just having you not bugging me about some stupid money scheme is thanks enough.
You're very funny for a peasant. And you, Sammy boy, Sammy, for you can have anything you want. Within reason, of course.
Man, you're one lucky swine.
I am lucky and I am rich. Bless you, Miriam. Thank you. And you, my love, you. I shall take to exotic places and wine you and dine you. I shall take you to non-exotic places and wine you and dine you. In fact, I shall wine and dine you so much you'll end up looking like Roseanne. But I won't care because I love you.
Oh, maybe you should start by buying that house like we talked about.
Oh, we could do that. I'm rich.
Okay, Madeline, Phillida here will take you to reception. If you could just take this to the pharmacy.
Thank you, Doctor.
Great, thanks.
Sorry about that.
My pleasure.
I just got off the phone from my mother.
How was the terror of Tikawiti?
Oh, she's absolutely ecstatic about the wedding. And she's probably already started making the wedding dress.
Oh, great. Yeah, everyone I've told about it is pretty positive. Well, once they stopped making jokes about me finally being tame. Even Hone cracked a smile. Love must be mellowing our staunch brother.
Yeah, I wish I could say the same for Meredith.
Really?
Yeah, she didn't seem happy for us at all.
Really?
Yeah.
You're not upset by that, are you?
Heavens, no. I mean, what do you expect, really, considering how much she hates your guts?
Exactly, it's her problem. If she wants to miss out on bliss, then tough.
He's going to be a priest, Tom, not a serial killer.
Yes, I'll tell him. Goodbye. Well, glad you could join us.
Sorry, Miss Burton. Family matters.
Nurse Mills, where are you off to?
I'm just popping out for a couple of hours. Jackie's covering for me.
Don't push it, Steve.
Why not? Worst you could do is fire me.
Honey, Dr. Sunderland's just called in sick. We need someone to cover.
Not me, please. I've just done the night shift.
Sorry, but someone has to be here till we can get a locum. Thanks, Honey.
I love you too.
Oh, hello, dear.
Hi, Mum. I've got an appointment with your illustrious leader.
Oh, go on up.
Well, he's out for the next hour.
Oh, well, I'll catch him when he gets back, eh? Give me a call on the calf.
But, Daryl, I've got some news about Stuart.
Oh, run off to join the circus, has he?
No, the church.
Say what?
He's going to be a priest.
Are you joking?
Right, I'm out of here. I'll be at the doctor's. Actually, I'll leave the number.
Oh, nothing serious, I hope.
No, just the usual battery of tests the insurance companies put you through. There you go. I won't be long.
Michael, while you're out, could you consider the possibility of me having leave this month?
Now you know how busy we are.
Yes, I know that.
Plans for the second theatre.
It's just that Barry's
budget
booked us a
review.
holiday for the family.
Has he?
Yes. Look, I know it's awkward.
Well, you can take your leave when you want, I suppose.
Yes, but...
Look, I'm late. I'll talk to you about it later.
Now, I have to do it in a way that's tactful. But not too tactful, because, I mean, let's face it, Jed can't handle much subtlety.
Okay, how about kneeing him in the goalies and saying, Jed, it's over? Is that subtle enough?
Well, no. I mean, it's not subtle enough, really. Besides, I don't want to wound him.
Well, then sorry, Gina, but you're asking the wrong person. Find an expert, someone like Stuart. Maybe he knows how to dump somebody. Of course, Stuart's not exactly subtle either, is he?
Kirsty?
It's more like wham, bam, thank you, ma'am, I'm out of here. Gone forever.
Hi, Stuart.
Hey, Gina. Kirsty.
Stuart, I didn't know you were there.
It's okay.
Now, look, I don't want any fighting.
No, I don't have to worry about that. I've got it all under control.
You all right?
Yeah.
Here he is, my brother the father. Now, you better cut this out, because there's no hanky-panky with the ladies where you're going.
I take it Mum's told you, huh?
You bet. It made my day.
Thanks, Mum.
Told you what?
Oh, don't tell me you haven't told these lovely creatures that you're out of the mating game for life.
What?
Oh, yeah. You ain't gonna get no loving out of this boy now. He's working for the guy upstairs. You're gonna look so cute in a dog collar.
Dog collar?
A priest? You're becoming a priest?
I was going to tell you on my own time.
I always knew you wanted to wear a frock.
It's a hard life. But I suppose we should try and see it as a blessing.
What?
Well, he's had the call.
Don't be ridiculous.
I quite like the idea of having a priest in the family.
You're as Betty as he is.
We should try and understand.
I blame you for all this. Dragging a priest in every time there's a little family tiff.
Well, you've never been any use. You're worse than useless when it comes to dealing with Stuart.
Oh, you can talk. Jenny's been more of a mother than you.
That's not fair. And you know it. Ow!
You all right?
I'm not all right. Do I look all right?
Stick it under the cold water.
Oh, it's your fault.
My fault? I wasn't the one that was flapping around with the boiling water.
Oh, no. You're never to blame for anything, are you?
Well, I'm certainly not to blame for our son wrecking his life. That's all you're doing.
He is not wrecking his life.
Of course he is. And you pushed him into it. Pushed him over the edge more like. He's gone gaga.
Where are you going? This argument isn't over yet.
Oh, yes, it is. And so is this priesthood nonsense. I'm going to damn well nip it in the bud.
Sammy boy, be prepared for some most excellent news.
What have you done now?
Wait for it. We need never ever move house ever again.
Yeah? How come?
'Cause I am the new landlord, man.
Right, you bought the house.
Lock, stock, and lavatory.
I thought that couple made an offer with the thing for ghosts.
Yeah. Conditional on finance, which fell through yesterday. Just in enough time for me to walk through and give them a deal they could not turn down.
So it's all ours now.
Yep. All I've got to do is get 10 grand to the estate agent.
10 grand. By when?
A day or so?
Man, you haven't got that kind of cash.
Ah, but Miriam's lawyer has. One phone call to her, and she is sweet.
Well, don't you think you're just jumping the gun a bit?
Sammy. There's hundreds of thousands of dollars in that account. What's 10 grand?
Yeah, I know, but the lawyers, don't they have to do their stuff first?
Plenty of time. Settlement's not for a month. Not even a lawyer can fight around that long. Relax, amigo. As the great Sal and Too Good said, by hokey customers, it's in the bag, eh?
And if you could just check in at reception on your way out, Mr. Lynch. Okay.
Can I have a word with you, please?
Yeah, sure, come in. I presume this is about the breast implants?
Well, actually, it's a more personal matter. I need some advice.
From me? Shoot.
I want to break up with my boyfriend.
Yes, and how can I help? Within reason, of course.
Well, you see, I want to tell him, but I don't want to hurt him. So I thought that given your experience, before Alison, of course, that you must have a few good lines I could use.
I see.
What did you used to say to a girl when you didn't want to see her again?
You mean apart from I'll call you in the morning? Okay. Well, you could try the we're not in tune, spiritually speaking approach. It's nice and vague. It's sort of an all-purpose brush-off.
No. Jed's not that good at vague, and he's not that spiritual, come to think of it.
Okay. How about, I need some space?
He gives me lots of space.
I hate your guts. You make me want to vomit.
You've actually used that?
No, but I've had it used on me.
I don't think so.
Okay. You can't go on seeing him because you're already betrothed to the eldest son of a very powerful family of gangsters who will pluck Jed's eyes out and feed him to the goats if they so much as think that he has laid a hand on your silky thighs.
And even though I love him deeply, we can't continue because I fear for his life.
You like it?
You're a genius!
I've always thought so.
Is there a reason you're loitering here?
I'm just waiting on a phone call of some financial importance.
Perhaps you could fulfill your duties while you wait then.
Yeah, just 5 minutes, okay? My lawyer has to get out of a meeting.
Oh, I'm sorry, but it's smarting.
What happened?
Tom made me pour some boiling water over my wrist.
Oh, I've got just the thing for that. My aloe vera cream. I made it myself.
Careful, Marge. It could make your hand drop off.
Oh, shut up, Steve.
Here's a look. Oh, it's really soothing.
You know, there's big money in herbal stuff these days. All you got to do is bung it in some snappy packaging and the yuppies will fork out a fortune for it.
Oh, don't tell me that sudden wealth has affected your caring side.
Even if it has seriously inhibited your ability to do your job.
Okay, I'm on my way. Look, if the call comes through, can you page me? Oh, by the way, Kirsty, you should have a go at selling that stuff.
Do you think so?
Well, you'd have a sure customer in Marjorie Nielsen.
Yeah?
Tom, can I get you a towel?
No, I'm fine, thank you.
You know, I sometimes wonder whether the boss gets a kick of sending down a deluge on those who aren't dressed for it.
I'm here about Stuart. I'm not happy with the way you've taken advantage of him.
Oh?
I know you've got to get your recruit from somewhere, but I don't like the idea of my son wasting his life.
As a priest, you mean?
Well, sorry, I don't mean it's a waste of a life, but well, I think you've caught him at a weak moment. What with his friend Mars and that, and well, I wanted to finish his schooling.
Well, firstly, Tom, I didn't catch him at any moment. And secondly, there's no danger of him taking vows tomorrow. The church would insist on him finishing his schooling. If not going to university or working for a year, then there'll be 6 years of seminary and pastoral training. It's a long road.
Yes, well, it's not the road I want my son to take.
That may well be the case. There'll be plenty of tests of faith along the way, quite apart from the obvious ones. Now, Stuart could fall at any of these hurdles.
And if he doesn't?
Then I guess you'll have to accept the fact that he has a calling. I've bumped the morphine up to 4 milligrams an hour. Just keep an eye out for drowsiness.
Sure.
You haven't congratulated me on my engagement yet.
Congratulations on your engagement.
Once more with feeling.
The honest truth, Chris, I give it 6 months.
Do I detect the treading of sour grapes?
From me, dream on.
I love her. I want to marry her.
I'm sure you do. I'm sure you see her as the perfect candidate to fulfill the wifely duties, mother the Warner Sprogs.
Oh, you wound me.
Let her live her life. She's far too young to waste it on you.
At least she's willing to make a commitment, unlike some neurotics not a million miles away.
You're wanted in triage now.
Oh, what's up?
The Storm, car smash in, another on the way.
Is the baby all right?
It's fine. It's father he's looking after. Come on, Jackie, triage. We've got a golfer hit by lightning on the way.
What about...
Put her down, get her to sleep. I'll send someone to look in on her as soon as I get the chance.
Okay.
Come on, sweetie.
Yeah. It's just that I bought a house and I need to get them some money to secure the deal by tomorrow. 10,000.
Triage now.
Yeah. Sorry. Well, can't you speed that up? Look, I'm committed to this deal. If I don't get them the money, they'll sue me. Well, thank you very much. And I bet you're even charging me for this telephone call.
Okay. I'll be just a minute.
You still here?
So it would appear.
Chris and Meredith are on duty, Michael too. Between them, they should be able to manage.
But I think I should stay. It looks like I went for a night of it.
Honey, you've done a double shift. You're tired. Your body's here, but your brain checked out an hour ago. Now go home.
Well, since you put it like that.
Status.
Playing golf, shuddering in a retreat with lightning strike, heartbeat irregular.
Hey, this is Dr. Sunderland.
Yeah.
Wasn't he meant to be sick?
Looks pretty sick now.
Well, serves him right for making me do a double shift.
What's the story?
Sunderland. Lightning strike on the golf course.
Sunderland? What was he doing on a golf course?
Playing golf.
Right, leave him with me. Exam room 1.
Let's go.
He may have survived the lightning strike, but the worst is yet to come.
And you really reckon he's going to fall for that? That you're marrying into some gangster family? Gina, not even a bonehead like Jed is going to believe something that ridiculous.
Oh, you think so?
I know so.
Well, then what am I going to tell him?
How about the truth?
I can't. It's too truthful.
Look, all you have to do is be really genuine about it and be as kind as you can.
Well, what if he starts crying? What if that happens? I just couldn't handle it.
I don't know. I don't know anything about all this. My last boyfriend went off and became a priest. Why ask me?
Kirsty, that wasn't your fault. Stuart's been acting really weird. I mean, being a priest when you're old is okay, but when you're young, you know that they're not allowed to do it, don't you?
Yes, Gina, and it makes me feel a whole lot better knowing I've put Stuart off sex for life.
I wouldn't worry about it. That boy has got big, big problems.
Who's got problems?
A boy, a friend. No one you know.
You couldn't resist, could you?
Hey?
Father Rigby called me in after school today and said that you've been to see him.
Well, I thought it was time we had a chat. You've been talking to him quite a bit.
He had nothing to do with my decision, Dad.
That's what he said.
So what, you still think that I'm brainwashed or something?
Well, maybe not brainwashed. Maybe just carried away with the notion.
When are you just going to learn to accept it?
Because it's crazy, that's why. Your head's all mixed up with your mate dying and your squabble with Kirsty.
That's not true.
Isn't it? What then?
I wouldn't expect you to understand.
I understand enough to know that this is more than you hearing the call. Enough to know this just isn't you.
How would you know? You don't even know me. I mean, you've never been interested in what I think or who I am. You don't care what I do just as long as it doesn't embarrass you. Isn't it a bit late to be getting concerned now?
Months. It's just going to be months until the estate's settled. What am I going to do?
You sweet and impetuous fool. I love it when you're pathetic.
Look, I really wanted that house, you know, as a place for me and you. And because it's probably such a good investment.
You're never meant to be a responsible citizen, obviously.
Sarah, I'm serious.
Yeah, I know. That's what's so funny.
What?
Look, if you really want the money, I can give it to you.
You?
Yeah, I'm a woman of means. I've got a fair bit of money stashed away in a bank account. Not to mention a wee inheritance from my gran.
And you'd lend that to me?
It's all yours if you want it.
God, I love you. But I can't. I'm not. I'm borrowing money off you. No.
Tell me how you're going to get it.
Look, if anyone can find a way, et moi. Uh-huh.
Oh, it's not letting up. You wouldn't catch me out in that. The roads will be like rivers. I'm just worried about getting across the car park without drowning.
I'm out of here. Don't try and stop me.
See you, honey.
I'll see you at home.
I'll be the one snoring.
Oh, well, no sense in putting it off.
Hold that lift.
Oh, if I'd known it was you, I would have used the stairs.
Much healthier for you, too.
How's the arm?
Oh, it's heaps better, thanks. That cream of yours is really good.
Hey, do you think what Steve said about it might be true?
Well, even Steve has to be right sometimes.
I mean, I make these things in my spare time already, so if I cooked up a test run, it shouldn't be too hard. Problem is, my kitchen's too small.
Oh, you're welcome to use ours if it'd be any help.
Really?
Yeah, and you could use Tom's workshop for storage if you need it.
Oh, neat, Marge. That'd be neat. Maybe I could come round in the weekend. Oh, no. It's all of me.
Stay calm, please, everybody. The emergency generator will be on in a minute. Ah, see?
Thank goodness for that.
Monitor functioning again.
At least we know the backup power supply's working.
Oh, great.
Stupid thing work.
Yeah, let me have a go.
Hooray, a man to the rescue.
No? Call it a shot in the dark, but I'd say we're trapped.
Brilliant, just brilliant.
Is it you or is it me? Lately I've been lost it seems. I think a change is what I need. If I'm looking for a chance or a dream, Shortland Street. Taking time to hold my place. Yesterday's another race, just living for the times we've seen. When the writing on the wall says I'll be Shortland Street. If you want to find a way of searching for another world, it's hard to see. Shortland Street.
Shortland Street was made with the help of your broadcasting fee, so you can see more of New Zealand on air.